Oh, yes, yes, yes. What you say, man? She'll be right here, man. Giving enough love to the fans. A lot of love to the fans. You know, it's been a difficult time, right? There ain't been a lot of boxing. I mean, nothing happening in boxing, really. You know, I'd be dispirited, disenchanted. But, you know, I had to plug on for me fans. And me fans, as usual, are the ones that create the structure, the force for the Chill Beat to move on. So I gotta say, first of all, thanks for the Cash App guys, man. I got my boy Nadav Drew. My boy's been around giving much money. 30 pounds, man. Huh? £30 for Christmas. Thank you, brother. Shane Bongos in the house. Shane often drops in, you know, Super Shekels. But he dropped me an extra £10 as well, randomly. And he said, I'm circumcised. That was his message. Christopher G for the good work gave £8.24, and Mike Bakir £15. Thank you, brothers. That means a lot to me. You know, I've got to go and what I got to do is redo my charts, my Excel sheets. You know, because there's been a lot of money from a lot of good people, and generally it's the same kind of people, and I appreciate that, man. But anyway, so I'll just give you. Nothing's been going on boxing. Nothing's been going on boxing, right? There's been the World Cup in football, right? The ultimate in bread and circus. You know, watch how people's facial expressions change when they watch this stuff. Watch how zombified. Watch how excited they get. They pray. You know, they weep while watching someone put a inflated leather ball into the back of a net with a sense of spurious rules. Can you imagine that? Anyway, I went and watched. I got out of my basement. I went out, so I ventured out to observe the normies watching the World Cup final. It's kind of like going to a zoo or a circus, just and taking notes, being like an archaeologist, taking notes on what's happening there. And I was waiting for it to start, and some old boy come in. He's like 65. And the barmaid goes, "Oh, who do you want to win?" Because it's like Argentina vs France. Well, vs Africa, right? The colonies. He replied, "Oh, I don't care. I don't care one bit." And I was like, "Well done, blood. Well done, mate. You know, that's the way it should be." Yeah. But to my absolute horror, I'd misunderstood him, and the truth revealed himself in many ugly ways. He said to me, "Yeah, I don't care what happens. It's England not playing, so." I was like, "Okay, so he's an England fan." And then he goes, "Yeah, but I cannot wait next year, though, because the Lionesses are bringing it home next year. I love the way the Lionesses play. They don't throw themselves on the floor when they get touched, unlike the men." I'd gone from thinking the guy was based, to look down on bread and circus, to being the most NPC blue-pilled idiot. He couldn't wait for the Lionesses. This guy's 65-year-old, man. Oh, they're so good. I'm like, bloke, listen, man, your boy, your grand boy's school team would probably beat them. They're so whack. And this guy, and he's sitting there, looking at me with a look in the eye that said, I know what I'm talking about, man. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. At that point, I put my head in my hands. I put my head in my hands, and I had to fight back. Tears of despair, man. My soul wept. I was like, what could be done for these normies? What can you do with these people, man? I mean, how can they believe that stuff, man? And talking of which, the World Cup. I thought England would fight Argentina in the end, but it didn't go that way. And I'm not one of those that totally believes that everything's predetermined in these kind of things. I just think that the elitists will put as many advantages in one person's corner as possible. Like, I don't know, apparently Argentina had the most penalties given ever. I don't know. I don't care. Right? But, so you can't 100% predict, but, and all that would go on in the World Cup. Oh, why is Argentina's team not diverse? They love that diverse. And you remember the Lionesses, the slags. We're playing the final. Everyone's going, oh, it's so bad. Why are they not more diverse? Why are they not more diverse? Why is no one asking why Senegal team ain't so diverse? Yeah? Why are people not asking about that, man? The Moroccan team, like, people go, so many of them are not born, because it created them confusion. Because, you know, the modernists trying to say, oh, you're from where you're born. Even though you might be completely culturally and ethnically unrelated to that country. Yeah, Chubby is born in Saudi Arabia. Does that make him a Saudi Arabian? I mean, blood clot. But, so they're very confused. 16 in Morocco's 24 players are not actually born there. But they're ethnically and culturally Moroccan. You know, it's just, I can't even bother to go into that rabbit hole because it's so blatant, you know, how much we're being lied to and manipulated that it's not even worth looking at their definitions of who should be from this country, who should be from that country. It all boils down to, if you're from a European or Western country, you have to be diverse. If you're not, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know, it's just nonsense. And the point is, the programming is like that over and over again. So people fall for it. I've been some old people, yeah, saying that, you know, declaring to me what my nationality was on account of where I was born. I said, well, I was born there by fluke. I didn't grow up there. I left after a year when I was 1 year old. I'm not ethnically from there. Oh, no, but you were born there, so you're definitely from there. Huh? It's pathetic, man. These are like, and you know, they'll sit there with that shit-eating grin. You know, it's normies and libtards and liberals. They got that shit-eating grin on their face. Like, oh, we know what we're talking about. They don't know nothing, man. And it's just pathetic. But overall, I did kind of laugh. Argentina won against the French colonies team, you know. But again, that means nothing. It's just nonsense. I want a few bets. You know, talking about betting, right? So there's a guy called Steve Robinson, USSR, Drago Robinson, right? He was fighting, what's that? Scottish guy, the Scottish heavyweight champion. The first Scottish heavyweight championship, champion, I should say, for, I think it was 73 years. Nick Campbell. He's basically an old rugby player, okay? I looked, and now, I'm sorry I didn't give me funds a heads up. But I was like, Steve Robinson's 9-1 to win this. And I was like, blood clot. You talk about two novice amateurs who are not that good, but have got a punch to a degree, but are not that good. And they've made Steve Robinson, even though they got a similar experience, Robinson lost a fight on points, but I would have had it 2-1 or even, no, 2-1 would have been reasonable. But they had it 9-1. I was like, blood clot. I stuck £10 on that. Got £90 on it. Laughed. I'm sorry I didn't say about it, and I was going to, but you know, so it's like you're only as good as your last prediction. And people are saying, my last prediction I lost. I can't remember what it was. And then people go, oh, you're not very good at calling bets. I said, look at the long term. The only thing that counts is the profit and loss over the year or whatever time limit you want. That's what matters. Yeah, Chubby. Profit and loss, and I don't bet a lot because I ain't got no money because I'm a neat. Yeah, for this year is £10,080 and 20 pence. It's got to be sorry, that exaggerate. £1,080 and 20 pence. So I've won over £1,000 this year, and that's the profit. That ain't no. Oh, those are my winnings. Yeah. Oh, I won £1,000. Oh, yeah, but how much did he put on? £200. So you won £800. Yeah, how much did he put on other bets? Another £500. So you only won £300. It's not that. Excuse me. This is profit or loss, blood. So, I mean, that was the bet of the year. Steve Robinson vs Nick Campbell. I didn't say necessarily that Robinson would win. But I thought, how can he be 9-1? And that is even knockout. That's just to win. Knockout was like 14-1. But I put a tenner on a win, £90. I mean, I'm sitting there regretting it. I'm just like, these are two novices who can punch, and they should be around evens. Okay. Anyway, that's the science of betting. But it was quite funny. But then Steve Robinson started to melt down after the fight. Oh, this is for everyone. This is for everyone who was told they could never be anything, and who carried on putting in work and carried on believing themselves, and they achieved what they were. He was like Rocky Balboa. Yeah, after Ivan Drago. Like, apparently he looks like Ivan Drago, but he was like Rocky Balboa after beating Ivan Drago. I know you didn't like me, and I didn't like you so much either. But if I can change, and you can change, we can all change. I mean, the cringe, man. It's pathetic. I mean, look, listen, blood, Steve Robinson. You won one fight against a bum who's a rugby player, and he's the only Scottish heavyweight champion has been for 74 years. A bum. Well done, man. But, come on, man. Don't start crying. Oh, if you believe in yourself, that's another lie, another Illuminati lie. Oh, if you believe in yourself, you can beat anyone. No, you can't. Huh? You can't beat. No. If you got the right network, if you're from the right family, if you allow yourself to be inducted into the secret society, yeah, you might have a chance to get somewhere. That's the reality. That's the reality. What else was there? Paul Butler got beat by Naoya Inoue. Yeah. And he just ran all the time. I mean, people say, you could at least have had a shot. I agree. Had a chance, man. I went in the distance with this. That doesn't mean nothing. Everyone can see you're running. But he gets to go to his nice redhead girlfriend, with a nice payday. So I'm not hating on him. And then there we go, man. That's boxing. Nothing good happening. But I'll try and do some lives over the holiday period. Let me tell you something about Christmas carols, right? So Christmas carols were originally Christian. Obviously, you're celebrating Jesus' birth. Although the historical Jesus was born in September or August. But regardless, it was a celebration. But, it's all the famous, all the Christmas carols played again and again, and things like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Santa Claus is coming to town, happy holidays, walking in a winter wonderland, there's only one, Ricky Hatton, yeah? Frosty the Nonce, yeah? They take away all references to Jesus and Christianity, because when I mean they, I mean the elitists, secret societies deliberately want to destroy Christianity. And so now, Christmas becomes a consumerist orgy. I don't even want to use that word. Orgy. And the kids are indoctrinated to look forward to Santa Claus. It sounds like a nonce to me. Yeah, going down people's chimneys, going to the kids' rooms and leaving presents. Come on, blood. What would you do if you found like some guy in a beard, an old man, shuffling around in your house with presents, talking, blood clot? You call the police or you smoke him. All this kind of stuff. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Presents. What presents did he get? I mean, it sickens me, man. But, it's to be expected. And ultimately, the good will win. We just got to be patient. Peace.